Digging! Yay, digging. Ah, digging. I didn't need to dig it down this far. Because I don't actually have to make it entirely out of the rocks. It's alright for some of it to be filled. Fill in these bits so I don't get horrible noises coming out of them. So if we say the centre bit, actually for that cobble, cobble's cheap. Like your mum. Oh, terrible puns. Well, not even puns, just insults, really. It's not even a joke when you get down to it, it's just being mean. Rocks! Yay! Yum, 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 yum. Chocolate dough is tasty. It's dark chocolate too, it's not milk chocolate. Though the walls, they're milk chocolate wafers. It's kind of very nice. I would eat my way through, but I started off without any windows, I'll put it that way. And I kind of need enough to hold up the roof. I didn't need to do that. Hi diddly ho. So just do that. I'll probably make it too thick on the inside so I can do handrails on the back, possibly. See how this goes. Ah! Scary. Get everything nice and level. I mean, I could just use dirt for this, but got more cobble. And to be honest, it's kind of nice, the idea that if it gets damaged, it's kind of got a realistic core, you know? Or at least realistic enough to what's it called now? Ah, yes, to help with the suspension of disbelief. Which is basically what happens when anyone pretends anything. It's like, you know, when people watch a film and get kind of invested in the characters. They're suspending their disbelief whilst they watch it in order to convince themselves that the stuff's actually happening. Well, it's more of a subconscious thing than that, but yeah, that's basically the idea. Obviously anything to do with role playing of any variety involves that quite a lot. Which is why there's certain stuff that can take people out of the moment with that sort of thing. Which, by the way, is one of the reasons why people really don't like it if you answer your mobile phone while you're in the cinema. They don't like it when it rings either, but answering it is particularly mean. It's just one of those things that knocks people out. I suppose it's mainly because it's a sound that's it's designed to attract attention, really. And it gets drilled into your head that certain sounds have to be paid attention to. Interestingly enough, that happens while people are growing up as well. The human ear is actually receives a huge amount of signals from the brain rather than going to the brain from the ear. And obviously some do, but it's the brain actually tells the ear how to hear, and that is affected by environment when people are growing up. Which makes sense because, you know, the sounds of certain predators in certain areas would be different. So evolutionarily speaking, it kind of makes sense. And it may also explain why music from different cultures sometimes sounds really cool to people of that culture, but horrible to people who aren't, because their ears are adjusted to listen for different sounds, so it'll detect other sounds as being pleasing rather than just, you know, there. Possibly. I don't know how much more research has been done into that. This is just stuff I kind of vaguely remember. Yeah, that's it's more that affects more traditional musics, but part of that might just be due to globalization, to be honest, because a lot of the more modern musics are more widely distributed, so they reach a wider audience. I'm completely rambling now. That has nothing to do with what's going on here. So I'll just do a play-by-play. I'm going to put some dirt down and then lower some rocks onto the floor. I'm not holding the space bar. What the hell's going on? Is it... What the hell? Happy man! Happy, 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 happy. I'm not touching the keyboard. My hands are in the air. This is very strange. I'm a happy man. I like talking about the ear. There we go. Weird. The smiley man. Right. Another exciting episode of Placing Rocks. Yay! Reach up. Oh dear. What's the It's a horrible sinking feeling you get when you realise you have to drop a great distance and possibly break your legs. It's called falling. Right. Huh? Yeah. Oh, this is exciting. Right, any other updates I need to give you guys? Not really. Right, is there any other entertainingly pointless waffle I can tell you? I can go on at you about. Huh. Not really. That's actually kind of annoying. Bleh. Yeah. I can tell you that it took me about 3 days to level that bloody hill off. No, not hill. That river and turn it into a lake. I had to dig it down a little bit at the base as well, because I'm going to put quite a large waterfall there. Thinking of building some water mills into the side of the mountain, so their water will stick out into the Wasname. Yeah, Wasname. Oh, I'm out of rocks. How am I? Bloody hell! I don't think I've ever run out of cobble before. But often once on a multiplayer world many years ago, when I built an entire castle out of cobble, mainly to prove that cobble doesn't always look horrible. It didn't. It looked really good. So nah. That's quite fun to do. That was. I literally stayed on the same single player map from. Ooh. It was part of the beta when pistons had just been introduced. It's got on my second multiplayer map. Single player map. See, pistons had just been introduced. Yeah, it was before 1.8 because I had to build a load of farms to make a constant food supply. So it's before beta 1.8, so 1.6, 1.7 I guess. Yeah. I don't bleeding remember. Which is why I keep forgetting really, so. Oh, it's funny, with my brain problems, which is kind of, it's chronic anxiety and that sort of thing, and a bit of depression and this, that and the other in it. But one of the things that happens is, if I'm worried, I have terrible memory problems. One of the things my meds can cause is terrible memory problems. This is not the best combination. Oh yeah, one of the possible side effects is anxiety. To which I have to ask the question, how would I know? Ooh, my frame rate's gone down the toilet, what the hell? Why is the frame rate? The hell? Particular direction if I wander over here. It's granite causes frame drops? I can't even move now. Just 1 frame but 0 frames per second. Okay. Huh. I might have to leave it there for a little while. I'll continue the amazing show and story of putting rocks on top of each other another day. Bye. And now a short intermission. Hey there, random pig. What are you doing today? Potatoes. Da 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 da. Pig! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen. Yeah. Yeah, like there's any gentlemen watching this. Anyway. This Corpseport here, I have returned. After last time's, frame rate deadening. We're going to call it the frame dropping. Revenge of the frame drop. The hell was I going on about? Oh yeah, dam. I've done more on this dam. I still haven't decided whether it's a god dam or not. I may or may not put a giant cross on the front. But, well, I've continued through the sweep. It's about 4 blocks thick, and I've built it up to a good height. I've added in a bit of detail here with the granite. I was about to say limestone then, but that's a different thing. Added in the fence post just for the kind of... don't know if it's really kind of break up the corners so it feels like a more natural curve. It also breaks up some of the blocks of colour on the granite, which makes it a less dominating colour, which is nice. Added towers at the end. I haven't finished that one. I'll be doing that today. That's more or less the finished article with one extra bit sticking up there, which is going to be a flagpole. Don't worry, I haven't just put it there to annoy people who are obsessed with symmetry. No, if I'd done that, I wouldn't have mentioned it. I would have just looked at it for 20 minutes and see if someone stabbed themselves with a pair of scissors. Yeah. Yeah, going to be doing a bit more of this lovely thing. See it on the inside. All lovely and buildingy. Done a few extra bricks and pieces here. I've put upside down steps to make the walkway at the top a bit wider and give it a bit more depth. Put the wooden buttons on just because it looked a bit plain otherwise. I didn't really want to raise it up any higher. It didn't really feel necessary. Plus it blocked a view. So you get quite a nice view from here. And yes, it's not done a huge amount apart from that. Just saying that, the bits what it has done took freaking ages because it's lots of laying rocks on top of each other. And building these towers. Got the striped effect. I'm going to go down here. The striped effect, which to sound like some kind of architectural history nerd, the bands of colour are actually kind of inspired by some of the Byzantine stuff. That was, well, the Byzantine stuff influenced some architecture in medieval Europe after the Crusades, where loads of people went to Byzantium, and it's that that's influenced me. So it's kind of it's a somewhat watered down version of the original aesthetic. But to be honest, in Minecraft that usually works a bit better because most of the blocks we're using are pretty much the same size. There's only so much subtlety. That was a lot of sibilance. Yes, I've got stuff. Aha, I have. I can't remember what I did do. Let's look at this again until I remember what the hell I'm doing. Right, so that all goes up one level. Right. I've also been coming up with a few designs for lighting, and I think I found one I like. Because I don't want to just stick torches all over this thing. You're a little bit weird. If it was a more medievally style building, then yeah. But this isn't really. I mean, it's a dam. You can't get much less medieval than a giant concrete dam, really, can you? I suppose you could get less medieval than that. You could have a space station. Space station made of silicon and equal rights, I suppose. That'd be less medieval. Space station made of democracy. It's totally not bullshit. Right. The interesting thing is here, I have to remember what the hell I did last time. Right, so it should be a block on top of it. Construction filth it is. Yep. Yes. I've actually had a bit of a break since the last recording session. Oh god, another frame drop. Seems to be something about this place that just perhaps doesn't like. Yeah. Anywho. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Right. I'm gonna need some half slabs. Anywho, Yeah, since I last did any stuffs, I've been away. It's been about a week in between recording sessions, and of course, I've been working on the dam in between those times, including going back and forth for particular resources, mainly rocks. It's amazing how many rocks you need sometimes. You just don't have them. So what did I do here then? Some stairs on top of that. Pretty sure this server just doesn't like me now. Those steps go directly on top. Yep. Yep. With any luck, I won't plummet to my death. These towers are fairly tall. They're not ridiculously tall. They're all very much in proportion, which is nice. You don't want stuff out of proportion. It just looks weird and people run away screaming. I can't remember where I was going with that, which is probably a good thing. I might need more wood. I'll be alright. I can just double up on the slabs. Like so. Means you'll just confuse me more if I have to take it down at some point, but you know, can't have everything. I need to get close to that bleeding neck. What is it with this bleeding frame rate? Yes, I have been away. Back to the original topic. Been away, done some family stuff. Some stuff that wasn't nice, some stuff that was. You know, the not nice stuff was stuff that needed doing. So I guess it's good that it got done. Habity boo. Right. Weird. Okay, now walk over here and my frame rate goes up. That's just weird. It's that corner. It's just the server just doesn't like it when I build things. That's the problem. Right, so that. Oh, those weren't steps. Yes, they were. Boif. And it goes up one, then steps. That's pretty much it. Need more filth to get back up. Nothing quite like construction filth. Uh-oh, it's getting late. Hardy. Terrible frame rate. Eating my face. Don't know what's doing this. La 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 la. Weird. Really, really weird. Yeah. Yes, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but it's hard to stop trying to eat the chocolate door because I need to keep murderers out. And murderers do ruin your sleep sometimes. They're genuinely considered bad for your health. What if I just turn away from it? Still got terrible frame rate. This is weird. One moment. Right, hopefully that'll help a wee bit. Just been doing a bit of system maintenance. See if it helps. That's going to make it any worse. So, here we do. Still, if I can make it playable, boosh. I've been thinking of upgrading this monstrosity at some point soon. I'm entirely sure what to do with it now. I didn't need to fill that in. Burp. Alright, so instead of burping then, I just said burp. Okay. I may have been eating a large quantity of chocolate at the same time. Well, it's only keeping yourself busy, you know. Need the energy, don't I, for this sitting still and mucking it up. Ugh. Where are you? We're not going to need me spade for this. God damn it. What am I doing wrong? What'd you... The hell? What the... What the dickens? Oh. I wish you wouldn't do that when I'm really high up. One, two. Hello ladies and gents, Corpsable back again. Yeah, as you can see, after last time's shenanigans, I finished both the towers, added in some lovely lighting and some buttons for texture. And yeah, dam's pretty much, well, damn well done. No, yeah. What we're going to do the rest of the day then is lovely decoration. Need flags on everything. Flags make everything better. Except copyright flags on YouTube channels, so I prefer to avoid them. Sort of industry joke. Well, I don't do it for a living, so it's not very industrious. It's, you know what I mean. Yeah. So, that wasn't the shift key. That was a different key. Possibly E major. Yeah, I may have had some caffeine. Alright. So, just do some simple oh yeah, didn't work on buttons probably. Buttons. Stairs. Shall I okay, under frame rate drops again. Ugh. Deary me. Now, let's see if we can get this done. Oop, that is incredibly not what I was aiming for. Yes. Incredibly simple little pennant. Or pennant, depending on who you ask. Yes. Cleany. Picky. Uppy. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yep. Hop. Yep. Right. Wrong side. Weirdly enough, the wind's going to be blowing in the same direction, regardless of where the flag is. Can I? Yeah, I can! Ha! Yeah. My terrible flag shall succeed. Should they look like from a distance? Let's not go down that way. That way might be quite a kitty. Yum. Yeah. With any luck, I should be able to start filling this place up with water now, since the dam's done. And that won't be, monumentally horrible at all. This flag's gonna look a bit weird. I might have to make him longer. I don't know if yeah. Oh, we'll see. I could always get more banners and have them hanging down rather than flags. But let's get this done first. I do fully intend to make the most of these banners. Stick on everything in a way that in no way looks reminiscent of a fascist dictatorship. No. Bippity-doo. Right, going up. Ding. Oh, criminy. Jumpy. Right. Yeah. Let's get down. Yeah, further down than I need to go there. Still getting these really weird frame skips. I don't know why. Nothing on the system's actually changed, which is a bit odd. There we go. All bannered up. I'm going to go get some buckets, make an infinite water source, and flood everything. Ta-ra!